Discussion of Section B of the ICSE Board Paper 2025, Grade 10, Maths. So your fourth question was based on inequalities. Yeah, so we have two inequalities. So we have split them into two, and then we end up getting x less than 25 by 3 and minus 5 less than or equal to x. So this is the complete inequality range. Closed interval at minus 5, and between 8 and 9 try to make two more partitions so that you see three equal partitions. Keep a pointer at 8 1/3 and put an open interval there. All right. Next question is on arithmetic progression. We will use a shortcut formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. We got n. Once we get n, you can use the nth term formula. Tn is a plus n minus 1 into t. So as to calculate common difference, you should get 3 as the answer. In the fourth main third question, I have opened each term with the second bracket. Cot A into sin A plus cot A into cos A. Tan A sin A, tan A cos A. Negative sin A, negative cos A. Denominator I didn't touch. Now express them as their basics. Cot is nothing but cos upon sin. So this simplifies to cos. This simplifies to cos square A by sin A. This simplifies to sin square A by cos A. This simplifies to sin A. And now what happens? Positive, negative sin A get cancelled. Positive, negative cos A get cancelled. You end up getting something like this. Obviously, now since you have addition of fractions, you would take LCM. Okay, cos cube A plus sin cube A by sin A cos A. Now, when you use complex fractions, this term sin cube A plus cos cube A gets cancelled. You end up getting 1 by sin A cos A. That's nothing but cosec A into sin A, which is right hand side, hence proved. Coming to the fifth main first question, very easy. Apply componendo and dividendo. Numerator plus its denominator by numerator minus of the denominator. Carry on with the same process. See, we can cancel x square only because x is not equal to 0. I simplified 6 and 9 with 3 stable. I factorized this so as to get 2 out. 2 and 2 got cancelled. Now after cross multiplying and simplifying, x is equal to 5 is the final answer. Now, fifth main second one. Since x minus 2 is a factor, obviously remainder f of 2 is 0 by factor theorem. Come on, substitute f of 2 in the expression, equate it to 0. You get a linear equation in K with 7 as the answer. Go back and plug it into this expression and hence do long division so as to obtain the quotient. Yeah, quotient will be 2x square minus 3x plus 1. Now completely factorize this by splitting middle term. So your final three factors are x minus 2, x minus 1, 2x minus 1. Sum of the total surface areas is TSA of cylinder plus 2 hemispheres we are having. TSA of cylinder formula is 2 pi r into r plus h. And total surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square plus the circle on top, 3 pi r square. So like this, we have two surfaces. Anyway, we want to calculate sum. Okay, I took out 2 pi common. Well, when we substitute, in the end, the answer is coming 616 centimeters square. The TSA of all three surfaces of the capsule. Now, I'm sure you would have done this. When you reflect any point in x-axis, y coordinate changes. When you reflect an origin, so both the coordinates will change. Both the signs will change. When you happen to do a reflection in y-axis, on the x coordinate ka sign will change. So if you have written concave decagon or a flower vase, both are valid. You get a diagram like this. And I hope you all have followed the scale. It says 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So at every second centimeter, mark your 1 unit. Okay. The heights and distance question. The teacher has given E is the midpoint of CD. So basically CE is equal to ED, even though my diagram doesn't look good. Okay. Now in triangle ACP, first using alternate angles, I get 35 degree. I applied tan 35. I got this answer. And then I used triangle APE. I got PE as 25. Now, what were we supposed to calculate? CE. Okay. CE is CP minus PE. Once you get CE as 45 meter, you know that E is the midpoint, right? So 45 plus 45, the height of the building, 30-story building is 90 meter. Okay, and at the same time, they asked us the height of the tower. That means indirectly PD. That's nothing but ED minus PE. That's also done. 20 meter is the length of the tower. So first part answer is 20 meter and length of the huge building is 90 meter. That is second part. Okay. Now mode is equal to 64. Yes, here also they've asked you to use a scale. 2 centimeter, 10 marks on x-axis, 2 centimeter, 10 students on y-axis. Yes. Plus or minus 1 will be allowed. And then this was a diagram-based question, seventh one, if you can see. Yes. P is on the x-axis and that to 5 units. So coordinates of P are 5, 0. Q, that fellow was on the y-axis. So coordinates of Q are 0, minus 3. Okay, now find out slope of PQ. Slope of RS, it's a perpendicular line, right? So you'll get a negative reciprocal of 3 by 5. And it seems it passes through origin. So then equation, we are using point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Your final equation should be something like this. 5x plus 3y is equal to 0. Yeah, now they are saying in the bracket that if you purchase more than 10 quantity, you'll get 5% discount. So only for article B, we will get a 5% discount. Yes, the selling prices are given. Now for article A, I'm finding the SP including GST. Okay. And for article B also, SP plus GST on it. Right? Total amount of bill is 1949.40. Now we round it off to the nearest tens place. I'm supposed to get 1950. Nearest tens place. So underline tens place. Look at its neighbor. It's good. So I'll contribute 1 to it. But the customer paid 2000. So he's little wrong. He has just ended up paying 50 extra. Okay. This is a giveaway question. Nominal value. Market value is 25% above the nominal value, it seems. So you get 250. We use this shortcut formula. Rate of dividend into nominal value is equal to income percent into market value. I ended up getting dividend percent as 6/1/4. Now they're asking us number of shares. So I have used this formula. The annual income that you receive or dividend is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of each share. Let's assume number of shares as Y. Substitute. You should end up getting 80 shares as the answer. I'll use the direct method. Mean is equal to summation fx by summation f. Okay. 13.2. So 13 to the whole number. Median. Now, because I got even number of terms, so I had to use this complicated formula. N by 2th term plus N by 2 plus 1th term by 2. So basically 12th term and 13th term ka aggregate. Now see, 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 6, 13. That means the 12th and the 13th observations are hidden here, right? For both of them, the value is 13. So final answer for median also is 13. Now, Delhi to Kasauli, distance is normal 350 kilometer. I made two cases. In one case, it was a normal speed, okay. In the other case, because of rain, they had to reduce the speed by 20. Now, obviously, the missing column in both the columns, missing quantity is time, D by S, okay. It's given that the time difference is that of 2 hours. So, more time minus lesser time, the time difference is that of 2. I took out 350 common by factorizing and I took LCM. So when you solve the quadratic, 70 kilometer per hour is the original speed of the car. This is a giveaway question. Volume of hollow sphere is equal to volume of solid cone. 4 by 3 pi r cube minus r cube is this one. We are getting r square 49, so just r 7 centimeter. Super easy question. So when are they giving us wall clock? When we get perfect square numbers. Now from 1 to 30, these are our perfect square numbers. Okay, so we have 5 observations, 5 favorable outcomes out of 30 outcomes. So 1 by 6. Water bottle they are giving us when it is even multiple of 3. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Again, 5 favorable outcomes by totally 30 outcomes, 1 by 6. They are giving us a purse for prime numbers. So guys, we are getting 10 prime numbers, 10 out of 30. So 1/3 chance of winning a purse. Okay. OXB, radius is perpendicular to tangent. So I ended up getting a 1 second. I ended up getting a 90-degree here. Angle box. I'm using angle sum property. 58. That's your first answer. Okay. Next one, they're asking angle CYX. Where is CYX? Oh, so angle on the circumference is half the angle at the center. So 29. Okay. Next, these people are asking us angle ZYX. Yeah, AXB. It's a tangent at X, right? So angle between chord and tangent is equal to angle in the alternate segment, isn't it? So that is 66 degree. After that, we have used isosceles triangle is there, right? So both these base angles will be equal. So I'm getting base angles as 57 each. Okay, 57 over here, 57 over here. Now, angle ZXY, okay, we have used base angles, we have found base angles. Now YXB angle, that means angles on a straight line. Wait, I'll use a different color. Angle YXB, this much alone will be 66 plus 57 subtracted from 180. So from 180, if I subtract 66 plus 57, I am going to get YXB as 57 degree. Okay. Now, what is the teacher ultimately asking us? Angle OXY. OXY. OXY means it will be OXB angle minus YXB angle. Okay. OXY angle is OXB minus YXB. So 90 में से 57 हटाओ, you will end up getting 33. 33 degree is the final answer. So I hope all of you have underlined your answers. First one 58, second one 29, third one 66. For question D, final answer 33 degree for angle OXY. Okay. First term 7, common ratio 3. So modulus of R is greater than 1. So anyway, nth term, last term has been given. So we use the formula AR power of n minus 1. Substitute, send 7 that side. When you simplify, you will get 243. Express 243 as 3 power something. So when bases are same, equate the powers, answer is 6. And they have asked you sum to n terms. See, even if you leave till here as the answer, no issues. Now, because I knew that n is 6 here, I simply substituted and got 2548 as the answer. Yeah. Here, for time being, assume, this is 10th main second one, okay? Assume angle PTR as x. So by alternate segment theorem, this will also be x. Assume angle, this one is y. So by alternate segment theorem, this will be y. I used linear pair and found out 180 minus y. And I have used angle sum property here. I got 180 minus x minus y. Okay, and I have used angle sum property at PRT. So this fellow I got y minus x. Now let's keep all this aside and now start with similarity. In triangle PTR and PST, angle PTR and PST both happen to be x. See here? So in PTR, PTR angle is x, and in the big triangle PST, S angle is x. Okay, so that's done. Next, I've taken the 180 minus y combo. Okay, so in the chotu triangle PRT, angle PRT is 180 minus y. In the big triangle, I'm happening to get angle STP as 180 minus y. Angle STP as 180 minus y. So yes, the two triangles are similar by AA. Now we will carefully write the sides in proportion. Okay, PT by PS is equal to TR by ST is equal to first and last. That means PR by PT. So I took these two ratios, cross multiplied, and I ended up getting PT square is equal to PR into PS. So square on the tangent anyway is equal to part outside into the full secant. Okay. Apply that theorem, substitute, you'll get the length of the tangent as 8 centimeter. Next, last one. Here, children, the graph itself was given. Okay. Total workers, don't tell me you all have written 80. See, the value stops at 12,000, 75. That means total workers are 75. Now, since we have odd number of workers, median is given by n plus 1 by 2th term. So 38th term. Now we are checking where exactly 38 will come. It is somewhere here. Okay. So it is coming. They anyway asked us median class. So don't worry. Median class is 6,000 to 8,000 rupees. Next, lower quartile. N plus 1 by 4th term. 19th term. So go and check in your graph. 19th will be somewhere here. Okay. So anyway, they're asking lower quartile ka class. So 2,000 to 4,000 rupees. 2,000 to 4,000 rupees. And now the final part. Tell us the number of people who are earning greater than or equal to 6,000 rupees, but less than 10,000 rupees. So first I'll do of greater than or equal to 6K. Okay. Oh, it's mentioned here, 35, right? So what we will do is 75 minus 35. What is 75 minus 35? 40. 40 people, okay, they are getting a salary more than 6,000. And at the same time, they want a number of people earning less than 10K. So it's marked here 70 anyway. So whenever they ask you less than, wherever the pointer points, that is the answer. So 70 people. Whenever they ask above, we subtract from the upper limit. So 75 minus 35, 40 people are getting greater than or equal to 6K salary and 70 people are getting less than 10K salary. Teacher asked the range of people within the salary. So 70 people minus 40 people, 30 people is the right answer. Okay. Thank you.